Go ahead.
Check. Too far, too close. Talk louder, scream.
Talk louder, scream.
We interrupt this moment in time.
Shit!
When it's said though. What else you gonna do?
So you gonna do your
Yeah, let's do, yeah. Mm-hmm.
you do the I bet do the
Abstract.
There we go. I think.
Intros. Welcome everyone to the Abstract Mud Podcast. I go by DJ Bigness, or Biggity Biggs, however you want to call it. And I'm with my friend Meli Mel. What's up, Mel? How are you?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm all right. We happen to be missing G Smooth. He had a little prior engagement, you know what I'm saying? But hoping he's doing all right. We keep forgetting the cups. The cups keep killing my ears, yo. So
Your
these
ears.
mics, oh my God, yo, wow.
Hello?
You just add more insult to injury. Man. So every week I tell people, right, be careful with the mics. Because if you put stuff on the counter, it's just like, it crushes my ear. You see, I have these big headphones on. And I have the volume set up to a specific way so I can hear everything, make sure everything's leveled right. And people forget to stop putting stuff on the counter. And it's just a big, loud noise. And then now we got my boy Mike, who happened to just drop something, and that just scared the hell out of me. Like, you'll see it on YouTube, man. It's crazy. But other than that, we got some things to talk about. How's your week, though? How was your week?
My week was a recovery week.
Recovery week, yeah.
If y'all listened last week, I'm still recovering from not an injury, not
stinger.
COVID, but sleeping wrong. What are
slept-
the odds?
Literally woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
So yeah, I started physical therapy this week to get, this pinched nerve situation going in a better direction. But I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. Feeling much better.
How has that been with meal prepping and everything for the business? Have you slowed down?
I've definitely slowed down. Unfortunately, the pinched nerve is on the right side, which is my dominant side, one that I use for chopping, cutting, pretty much primarily everything. So I've definitely slowed down. But hey, got to take that time. So
Good. I'm glad you're resting. Do you feel better than last week? Feel a little bit better? It's more the same?
yes,
Okay.
definitely feel better than last week.
I'm glad to hear that.
How about you?
My week was cool. It was actually pretty busy. On Wednesday, I was DJing live on Twitch. We Stream Different. It's on the BMDP page. I've been working with them. Became a resident DJ with them since Memorial Day last year. So yeah, I was back there. I haven't been there for a while. It was good to be back on there. See a couple of my boys. See a couple of some old faces that I've been DJing for before. It was good. It was fun. We got into an old school bag. Dug into the crates. Yeah, we dug into the crates. We hit G Unit. We went.
Taking it back.
We took it back G Unit, of course, Rockefeller. We went all over the place and we finished off with some Afro beats. So it was good. It was a nice little 2-hour session. It's still up. If you want to see it, it's the twitch.tv/the BNDP. So it's dope.
Check it out.
Check it out. But yeah, that was Wednesday. And then, today nothing. I had to just, give myself a haircut. Came through with a fresh baldy, you know what I'm saying? Had to come through with that. It was cool. It was nice.
Ain't gonna catch the sweat today, nah?
Nah, not today. No sweats. I'm cool and I'm a little chilly today. I'm cool. My body temperature is not too crazy.
Oh, yeah, you got the jacket on still?
Yeah, I still have the jacket on. I'm still cold. Yo,
I'm over here in short sleeves.
Ever since I've been cold for like 2-3 years now. It's just this thing. When my body changed, I get cold easily.
Cold.
Just cold, yeah.
Cold hard. No.
I'm done with you. But yeah, a few cool things happened. Yo, what happened last week? They were really sneaky about this versus.
Very sneaky.
I didn't like how they promoted it because we was in the middle of podding, and as soon as the party was done, potty done. I see what I did there? You see what I did there? Potty done. You see what I did there? Anyways.
Here we go.
As soon as it was over, I just got on the timeline. I was on Twitter, Instagram. I seen some posts and stuff like that.
Right.
I was like, oh shit, he's on. I was like, who's
We were like,
D'Angelo
what?
versus? It was D'Angelo. Who's D'Angelo versus?
Yeah, we looked at each other like, hold up.
They added a little twist. They said they added it was just solo verses. It was a solo
And
verses.
Friends.
And friends. So
Is what
solo
they
verses
said.
and friends.
Surprise special guest.
So I did catch a little bit of that. Her pulled up. Mm-hmm. Her pulled up.
Indeed,
so
she did.
love some of her music. She's been really active. She's been active lately, and it's usually and every time she's active, she's great with putting out content. I'm just waiting for an album from her.
Yeah, no, I love her.
But I like that she's in her creative bag because she's just around other different artists, just putting out different content. And then when she came up on stage on the verses, she performed Best Part with D'Angelo, and that was a different take on it. And it could have been somebody else, but he decided he wanted to be canceled intentionally. So that's why he's where he's at right now.
I felt like he was in awe. Like, if you just watch his face when she first gets on, he's literally just like, but mind you, she's like telling him like, yo, I'm a big fan of you. And he was like, I'm a fan of you. And you could just
I love seeing that.
The support, definitely, yeah.
Automatic support. I loved seeing that. It was great to see. It was a wholesome event. It was chill. I enjoyed it. And then another thing with her too, being active too, she also did a Tiny Desk performance with Jasmine Sullivan. So that performance was dope. If you're not familiar with the track that they have together, damn, I can't even think. I know the shit. I can't even know the name. I don't remember the name, but they did perform it. I'm gonna find it in a second.
They did. I should know the name of it.
Please save me, help me.
Lord.
I don't want to hear all this clicking on the computer.
The lifeline? What's the lifeline?
Please. Help me, please.
Should have wrote this down. No, but it was dope. It was definitely beautiful. Like, literally.
I can't believe I watched the entire thing and the title of the song didn't resonate with me. I was just in awe with the performance. Because Jasmine and both her can just, it's just not fair.
Girl
And
Like Me?
Girl Like Me, that's what it is. Yep. Girl Like Me. Yeah, I just found it too.
And that song, just in general, I'm pretty sure resonates with tons of females.
We talked about it before. There's just so many stories that just reveal too many unspoken truths.
I mean, I'm just saying, but at the same time, that particular song, yes, the performance was dope. Just the fact that hers, just musically, her vocally, like instruments, everything was dope. But in terms of the song, I feel like some females can relate to that where,
I was put on recently to this challenge that's being done. It's called the Riff Challenge. The Jasmine Sullivan Riff Challenge.
I haven't heard of that one.
My friend D put me on. Shout out to D. So she sends me this and I'm looking and they're watching like the Tiny Desk performance.
Uh-huh.
And she does this riff and I don't have the octave for it. I can't do it.
Okay.
But if you go, I'll send you the link to it. But basically, they're just doing this crazy ass challenge. Basically, she changes notes so quickly in so many different ranges.
Yep.
And like a traditional riff, usually those are the most difficult to do. And Jasmine's great at it. And it was actually a really cool thing to see on IG. It's like so many different people. It's like a slide of 10 people different doing it. It was dope. Definitely send that to you. It was definitely cool to look at.
Yeah, I ain't got that in me. Nope.
You ain't got it? You definitely got it. The amount of things that you had put me on to, yeah, you definitely got it.
Nope.
Man, y'all love getting me on karaoke. I don't know why y'all love getting me on karaoke.
Who's y'all?
Everybody.
You just saying that because I'm Asian? We like karaoke?
Nah. I wasn't doing that. You got jokes. That's not nah. That wasn't even the jab I was going for.
Talking about
I was
y'all.
talking about truths. Oh my goodness. Nah, I'm done with y'all. Now, some other songs that came out that dropped yesterday, Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars. So they already talked about coming together, finally put out some content. The track name is Leave the Door Open.
How do you
And
feel about it?
is Baby making music?
Why you say it like that though? You said is Baby making music with the look like with the look like.
I mean,
so does
I
that
don't
mean
know.
like you about it like yes or you was
I
like
feel like that's what the music entails. Like I feel like that's what it is. Like I enjoy the song. I really fuck with it. I like it a lot.
Okay.
I'll definitely add it to my playlist. Added to my playlist.
I was gonna say because your face didn't support
My face didn't support the actual comment?
baby making music.
So you didn't believe my face? I was sincere. I was like, yeah, it's baby making music. I was very sure of my decision on what to call it. There was no doubts behind that.
No, I agree, and I do like that song too. I definitely added that to the playlist.
I never would have expected them to come together, but it makes sense. It fits well. It fits
It's
well.
smooth.
It's smooth. It's really smooth. It's a nice vibe. It's a right vibe, and it's definitely one of those chill glass of wine, significant other or not. This is chill. It's definitely a chill song.
I think Bruno's just very versatile in his ways. And
Absolutely, he showed range.
You can definitely tell like where he puts his input in, but with AP on there as well, they complement each other. Because would you have ever thought they would have collabed?
I would have never guessed, but I mean they're in the same.
Right.
They're in the same range. It's West Coast. It's
But
Chicago.
I definitely loved like the feel of it. I don't know, there's something about like Bruno, and when I feel like part of it makes me think back to like 70s vibe music.
What other combo could you think of?
I was
just as iconic?
so as I heard that song, I was like, who else would I want? And I'm sitting there going through it, and I'm like, I don't even know if I can come up with a combo that.
I'll tell you what, a great combo that we have all witnessed was Brandy and Whitney Houston for Cinderella. So I see some clips on that too.
True.
That movie don't get enough credit. But
No,
as
not
far
at
as
all.
as far as the soundtrack too,
Dude, you take it. Dang. I mean, Brandy.
impossible.
I mean,
Impossible. Impossible.
you want to say it one more again?
No. See, let's say it 4 times.
Oh, just
four
that's
times.
it?
Yeah, just 4 times.
now?
That's it. Yeah, for now. 4 times
Okay.
for now. But yeah, and then also the choreography, if I could say the word right, choreography. We're gonna call it that. We're gonna call the show choreography. Choreography.
Your own words.
I'm making up my own words now. But yeah, I love that movie. I'm about to watch that movie again. Got Disney Plus?
No, but
Disney Plus?
I'm gonna take your login.
You gonna take my logins for
Can I
Disney Plus?
borrow that? Can you swing it this way, please?
We're gonna get with the Disney Plus thing again. Oh my goodness. Speaking of movies, have you seen Coming to America?
I have.
Tell me your thoughts on that. Tell me your thoughts, please. Talk to me.
So, for me, I actually watched it twice.
You watched it twice.
It just came out
that good?
yesterday.
Huh? Wait, explain this to me. What? How'd this happen? How you end up watching this twice?
Because I
on
watched
purpose?
it yesterday
Uh-huh.
by myself.
You make it sound like it just came on and you just happened to watch it. What happened now?
I watched it twice.
Okay.
I watched it last night and I was like, all right, cool. My child didn't want to watch it with me. So I said, all right, well, I'm going to watch it by myself.
Okay.
And then today, of course, they playing the original on TV. So
Oh,
I
that's
go
right,
and I
that's right.
watch the original.
You watch the
And then
original.
I said, you know what? I got time. I feel like watching the second one again. So as soon as that one ended, I went back to Amazon and watched it again.
Okay. I can dig that. I I definitely do that too. I was doing that for the Avengers movies. Just before the last one came out, I was definitely watching all the movies. They also did that that whole marathon in the theaters. I couldn't sit in the theater that long.
Oh, no. I
couldn't do
don't.
it. Nah, but as far as Coming to
Syndrome.
America, I enjoyed the movie thoroughly.
I
It
did
was-
too. Safe to say why I watched it twice.
That makes sense. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I probably will end up watching it again. I don't know when, but I'm not really big on watching movies twice. I don't know, just
Within
watching
2
once
days.
within 2 weeks. Maybe that's probably what it is. Probably within 2 days. I'm just not watching a movie that many times in that short span. But that's fine. I felt like the movie was just a huge celebration of just black actors, actresses, creators, performers, all of it. It was dope. Collectively. I was sitting there watching it, and my brain just went somewhere. I was like, how long is it going to take before I see somebody other than being black? And I was counting the time. I was like, it's been 20 minutes. I ain't seen not one outside of just being black. I was like, oh, that's pretty dope. And then once they finally got to America, then you started seeing different races. Okay, all right, cool. It makes sense. The performances were fire. Like, I didn't know it was that much of a great idea for James Earl Jones to celebrate his funeral before he died.
I
if that's
I
not,
thought about that too. I was like, wait a minute.
that's pretty fire. That's a fire idea. I would.
He was able to hear his, I can't even say that word right now. Eulogy.
Eulogy?
Yes,
See,
there we
we
go.
both
I
struggling
had
to speak.
to pause and think about
we
it.
both struggling to speak.
He was able to hear it. He was able to see, and he was, smiling. And then even when they got to down to, when you start saying, going back, thinking back now that he's passed, such and such and such, I was actually, I probably shouldn't have been laughing, but I was laughing because it was funny. But
The movie was hilarious. It was meant to be lighthearted.
Right.
And without we kind of spoiled it. Whatever. But the basic little synopsis of the movie, if you've seen Bad Boys 3, you kind of got the idea of what Coming to America is all about. And then for the movie to be mostly filmed in Rick Ross's house, it's pretty dope.
that
It's pretty
mansion.
nice. There was a scene, he finally got his lines. That was, why did they make him talk like that? The word is, King Akeem has came back to Zamunda with his son. I'm like, bro.
Did you audition for the movie? You didn't get the part?
Me? You think that was good? Hell no. Just because I had a beard, that don't mean.
Gave it to Rick.
I know my limits. I'm not gonna try any of that.
But I definitely liked it. Yeah, choreography, the music, all the rhythmic beats. I was like ready to go.
Oh yeah, every minute the movie was going on, every time they introduced, it was like a treat. It was like, oh, they're in the movie. Oh, every time it was a cameo, I was like, oh, they're in the movie. Cool. So I enjoyed that. My favorite entrance of all was Wesley Snipes. He didn't have much lines to say, and he wasn't that funny.
That was your favorite,
his,
really?
Yeah, it wasn't just about the lines. It's just his wittiness, nothing like that. It was his mannerisms. How they gonna have him dancing and like that?
I
thought that was hilarious.
loved hated his entrance.
You hated his entrance?
Like I understood, like, all right, fine, I get the humor behind it, but then I was like, yo, really? For me, when I think of Wesley Snipes, like growing up,
Blade.
you
thinking Blade, you thinking White Man Can Jump. Oh yeah, of course.
Art of War, like I think like him with a gun, getting ready to beat somebody. I don't think of him doing what he did in this movie, not at all.
Yeah.
So for you to say that's your favorite part, oh gosh, I would have looked at you during the movie like, man, this is corny, but this is funny.
I loved it. I loved all the corny stuff. I'm a big fan of dad jokes. Big fan of dad jokes and all the corny stuff. I was thinking, that had me think of you too. So if you had a different occupation, say you was a surgeon, right? Say you was a surgeon. You started a business. Call it Mel Enhancements. Mel Enhancements. Women literally go to get their body enhanced. Call it Mel Enhancements. It's a play on words. Because you got male enhancements, you got Mel Enhancements. Come and get these enhancements, yo.
Somebody will get confused.
I'll pack it up. All right, I'm done. I'll pack it up. No, that's cool. Yep. How's your purchases been with the sneaker? Have you been buying sneakers throughout the
Have I been buying
sneakers, kicks? Yeah, have you been using the sneakers app?
I haven't been using that. I've actually slowed down on my sneakers.
Okay. Well, it's good because, I've seen a lot of people take a lot of L's.
Including you?
Nah. I got big ass feet. I wear a size 17. I'm not going in there for the sneakers app. Yes, I wear a size 17 foot. Yeah, wow. I know. I'm 6'5".
Okay, so
6'5". I play football like I'm a large human being.
For context.
For context. Okay. Can you see? If you see on YouTube, you see how tiny Mel looks next to me. She's tiny. I'm
Small,
6'5".
literally.
I'm 6'5". I
I'm
was an
5'2".
offensive lineman. I was an offensive lineman. I played in college. Lost a little bit of weight, so I'm a little leaner. But okay, whatever. But yeah, I'm a huge human being. I'm 6'5". Huge. Size 17 foot.
And I'm the complete opposite. I'm small, 5'2". I didn't play football in college, but I did play flag football.
Yes, you did play flag football. Yes.
Women's league.
Shout out to Pink Sunday.
Yep, Pink Sunday. Shout out to them. Wasn't no linebacker, no nothing like that, even though I did play multiple positions.
Somehow you threw a football still with the broken thumb. I don't know how you did that.
We ain't gonna talk about any more injuries. Thanks.
Yeah, no more
But
injuries.
yes, you and your size 17. I'm over here. I can fit in women's size 6.5, 7, or kids size 5. So
Yeah, so I can't negotiate my shoe size. If I could lose weight in the foot, I'd do it. Like, sign me up.
Like what section the foot out?
What weight loss plan can I get for my feet? so I can get these 12s. Thank you.
Mel enhancements.
But mad people have been taking L's when like every time they'll post a screenshot of just them not picking the lottery.
Yep.
Just not getting picked for the lottery. And so there was a story that came out earlier this week saying that the reason, like part of the reason for it is because there's this kid who's the child of the Nike. He's a Nike exec. The child of a Nike exec was spent $130K in
on
purchases.
that exec's company
card.
card.
$130K to start a resale business. Basically just become their own StockX or sneakers app. Basically, yeah.
That don't get flagged though? Like that don't come, I mean, granted that it was VP you said?
It was just a Nike executive.
So they obviously resigned, but
they did.
At the same time, there is no like, I mean, it's probably a black card anyways, but there's no limit. Nothing gets flagged talking about.
That's it depends on how it was done. Because if it's over a period of time, then it could be two smaller transactions they actually like pay attention to.
I could have sworn, I don't know if this has been fact checked or whatnot, but so he was pretty much doing mass purchases.
Yeah.
Because he was able to finagle getting past the bot part, correct?
Let me show you his collection. I'm gonna show you his collection right now.
They had to build him a warehouse, right?
He built. Yeah, I'm gonna show you it to you.
But in my mind, I'm like, how are you as the exec not realizing what you're and.
He probably, kids are smart, so people can just memorize card information, just have a picture of it, and be able to process it without her knowing it. So, could be quite possible. But yeah,
and where was everything being shipped to, though? Ship it to my warehouse that I'm building now? Like, come on. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah, I got it right here. It's nuts. 130K. This is how many shoes he got.
That's like the wall of China. Dang.
Yeah, it looks like a whole fence. He has, so for his description, the IG is west.notify. So basically, it's a picture of just a fence, a wall of just boxes of shoes. And
so for all y'all mad that couldn't get the kicks on the app, that's the reason why.
That's the reason why. Yeah, one of the culprits. And of course, the other bots that buy things automatically. Still a problem with a lot of the other retail things, but yeah, that is what it is.
I remember back in the day, you used to have to get up early ass in the morning, wait your ass in line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wait your ass in line. People would pay other people to wait in line for them to get them a pair and all
just
that.
To get that ticket.
The game has changed now because everything outside's closed. It was those retail stores. Then that makes sense, but now everything's online. So everybody's focused on online purchases.
But I remember even before when they would drop and I would be online, I would be sitting there. I would have the tablet, the computer, and my phone on the site. I would make sure my logon information is already there, along with my payment information.
Didn't even matter.
And then as soon as it's not even 10:01, 10 in like seconds. And I'm like, hello, clicking everything. No.
Yeah, it happened to me.
Traffic slow.
It happened to me when I was trying to get my Xbox, trying to buy my damn game.
Ooh.
And it's still a problem to this day. But I was able to get one eventually. But yeah, it was crazy. Every time, 3 laptops, a laptop, an iPad, desktop computer. Try to refresh. Don't matter what kind of internet you got. The bots will always get it.
Well, I need to know what little bot app concoction he got going on.
People pay for it. People pay for it. They generate their own apps to do it, to have all these bots, and then they have it attached to credit cards to make these purchases. And then there's some is even elaborate as knowing what the SKU is from the inventory and picking it up and then placing it in cart and being able to process it before you even. So even if you're fast, like the process of your page going from one page to the other, from checkout to confirm, that one that you're holding can get taken by somebody else because it's that much faster.
Oops. Jeez.
Yeah, so it's crazy out there. You got to get on it early, or just wait, find another plug, or pay the premium for whatever it is that you want.
Flight Club.
Yeah, Fight Club. Yep.
No.
Or Air Force One ski mask way either way.
It's not that serious to me anymore. I think I'm slightly past that phase, but I mean, it's definitely a good hustle, especially if you do get it and you're able to flip.
Yeah, because it's all about the fast money. Fast money, get it quick, flip it fast. It makes sense. But yeah, I've outgrown that too. It's just not my thing. I'm not for the staying up late, chasing people. It's a lot of moving around. A lot of inventory you have to manage yourself, and it's a lot of there's a lot of more like you're taking up a lot of space in your house, and like yeah, I'm not with that. I'm definitely not with that. Drake came out with something. You get the 3-pack.
Yes.
The 3-pack was definitely my favorite. Definitely my favorite. I'm used to the 2-packs, but Drake definitely put his foot on this one.
He went in. He was bar heavy. I was like, what?
I feel like a lot of those bars are definitely going to be a lot of posts.
Well, I was laughing. You know which song? Do you know which one I'm gonna talk about?
What's next?
Nope.
Wants and Needs with Lil Baby.
Yes. Who did I think of when I heard that song?
I'm drawing a blank. You got it. Who?
Mr. G Smooth.
Oh my goodness. Wants and Needs, G Smooth. Man, what made you think of him with this song?
Leave me out the comments.
So the moment he said that line, that's what you thought? The comments?
I was like, here you go. You're going to be all about the comments.
I'm just here for the comments. That's it. But yeah, for this to be as good as they are, and just to know that they're throwaways, like they're loose songs that he just want to give away because it's not part of the album. I'm excited for Certified Lover Boy. One day I'm going to learn how to speak. What'd you
have before we came here?
Nothing. I wish I had something to explain to myself.
I'm like, are you even sipping anything right now?
Can't even pronounce my V's now. Lover Boys. Certified Lover Boy.
No, I'm excited for it too. That was, again, just those 3 tracks. I'm like, he definitely went in. Even like when because he was supposed to drop that back in January, from what I heard.
And it got pushed back. Yep, got pushed back.
So I feel like he kind of touched on it, explained why when he's talking about, stretching, and he's talking about Valentine's Day. He was getting laid. Talking about, okay, like, all right.
I had sex on Valentine's Day, okay?
Like,
you just giving it up.
Because you needed the approval from the people, or because people are like, yo, you said you was going to drop this a while ago. Now it's delayed. So clap back. Hey, let him answer.
He's taking a lot. Jay-Z addressed things like that. But Jay-Z takes a lot longer to say things and to address things. Like he took months, if not years, to address the camel reference Jay-Z did. But the way Drake does it, he does it. I like the way he addresses all the shit that's being talked about him.
He's ready and he's unbothered, and
as he should be. It's on top of the world.
Unbothered and petty.
That's that Scorpio shit. Yeah. I'm petty too, but he's a lot. But he's more the fire sign side because he's born in October, and I'm a November Scorpio, so he's a lot more vindictive. He has his ways. Like he'll mention like in one of his bars, like hugging a girl, but knowing that she used to mess with her, but giving her that type of hug in front of her man. Like what?
Same way he charges what does he say? I'm petty like that. What's the line? Charge my ex for a feature. Is that what he said?
Charge my ex for a feature. I don't know the line offhand, but I remember what you're talking about. Yeah, he's something else. Other artists. So as far as Lex Black, that's coming. This is the month. This is the month. Lex Black coming. Also, another friend of ours, Winter, also came out with something. Let me see if I can get a hold of it. And it's called Weirdo. And it's actually a very aggressive song that I like a lot. It actually gets right to it.
So aggressive good.
Aggressive good. Yeah, it gets right to the shits. See if I can play some of it a little bit. See if my SoundCloud will act right for me.
Well, you pull that up. Yeah, we in March, man.
I go to SoundCloud, but it brings me to Google Maps. I don't know how to use my computer.
Got a mind of its own. I am upset though. There ain't no Mel's March Madness this year.
Yeah, I'm upset there's no March Madness too. But I did my yearly annual ritual thing. This is where I post the Chris Brown March Madness video. Post that every year. Never gets old. It's one of the most iconic videos out there. Just a great way to start off March. March Madness by Future. And just have Chris Brown just breakdancing on stage.
That's your annual go-to?
That's the annual go-to. Every time March 1st, I play it. No problem.
I usually start off with a shot, but I didn't even do that this March.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You do start with a shot.
I usually do, yep. Shot at Tequila.
That's what you start every month with? Or just March?
March.
Just March for your birthday month. All right.
But nope.
Have you decided what you're going to do, or you just still...
I'm still I don't know. I'm gonna leave y'all in suspense.
You just gonna fly somewhere and just have pictures? That's what you're gonna do?
I just might.
All right, we'll see. We'll see what you're gonna do. We'll see what you. Yeah.
I'm change the weather.
I'm fine. You're gonna change the weather. See a weather woman now. I'm gonna change the weather too. You know what? I'm gonna book my flight tonight. I'm going to Miami next month.
That's that motivation. Yeah.
Now that there's no. How do you feel about the no mask mandate between Texas and both Miami?
Too soon.
Too soon.
I feel it like it's definitely too soon. They jumped the gun on that one.
I still think, although people are gonna feel that way, once they get to Miami or Texas, it's just gonna be different. They'll be living different. Because think about it, like
Mask off.
Yeah, mask off. Fuck it,
Fuck
mask
it.
off. Because think of it, you're gonna be going there. You're gonna be the only one with the mask on. But like some people will stay with it with their safety, but some people will actually be influenced to actually take it off. Like ain't nobody else got their mask on, so why not? Then you're gonna come back here, be a super spreader.
I feel like you just got to be a little smart about it. If you're going to be doing that, fine. Still keep your distance or something. You know what I mean? Because it's the same thing when you go into a restaurant. All right, fine, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
In order for you to eat, you need to take your mask off. So,
Right.
yeah, I understand it. But to all of a sudden, like, right now, just be like, oh, nope.
One guy that I was talking to earlier this week, he had an interesting take on how the vaccines are administered, because you know how the qualifying, like versus the senior citizens, the elderly, and everything like that.
Yeah.
He was like, you should give it to the people that are moving about the country the most. It's like, what do you mean? Just give it to the people that's 18 to 36, that's traveling everywhere, because they're the ones going to all these different states and everything. They're
Right.
the ones carrying it. It was like, yeah, so if you're worried about grandma catching it, grandma will stay in the house the entire quarantine and she'll catch COVID because somebody else that's traveling in and out of the house. I was like, you have a point. I mean, I've heard of some instances that happen like that, and you got a point. But I think we just want to care for, I think we're just, the way it's being administered, it's always just been an old tradition, like elderly, women and
Seniority
children,
first
seniority
kind of type
first, yeah.
thing.
That's always been like, but that was an interesting take, and it was something, it was definitely a good point. It makes sense.
I heard there was somewhere, though, that's talking about how it's either in Arizona or Utah where they have an excess of vaccines and you don't have enough people to come and take it. So they literally opened it up where anybody, I think 18 and over, can just come and take it because they have a mass production just chilling, waiting for people.
The more preferred popular one is the Moderna one. And there's also some places where, because they're so far out from major cities, that they'll have access to the other one and not Moderna.
So I think that was Pfizer.
So it's Pfizer, yeah. So it's Pfizer. I can't believe it. I'm so well informed. Look at me, so well informed.
I got you.
Goodness.
That's what I'm here for.
Appreciate it. Pfizer.
You're welcome.
So there's more access to Pfizer, and people want Moderna more because they feel it's more popular. So there's been cases where people just won't take what's available to them because they still want Moderna and not Pfizer.
I
So
feel
there's
like
also
some people
delay on
some people will now they have time, they're doing more research to see, like, you know what, let me check to see what the downsides or side effects of this one was versus this one, and then they decide which one they're going to take.
Yeah, it's more wait and see of people, more wait and see than anti-vaxxers out there. There's more, as long as there's more research that comes out, more people take it, see how it goes.
But now
People
they got
play it
the
out.
Johnson & Johnson one, which is the 1 dose.
That's the 1 dose one.
So
So yeah, they're just
So-
making strides. They're just making strides.
I
don't
mean,
know.
it's that, and then they
Me
got the
pers-
2 companies that were rivals, and now they're collabing as one. I don't recall the name of those 2 companies, but in my mind, so now I don't know anything about the
Please let me
J&J
know.
one.
Yeah, please let me know when you find that info out, because that's interesting to me.
Because
The
I
ones
know
that
some
come
people are going to be like, oh, well, let me just take that 1 shot. But I'm like, I haven't even heard of any, like, the trials, the results. I mean, obviously,
Right.
they wouldn't be releasing it if it didn't, like,
If it didn't go through there, yeah. But what I talk about is to build hype. Because they want that money to go up. They want that money, the investments. It makes sense.
you got that SoundCloud loaded?
Oh yeah, we got the SoundCloud loaded. It's ready. It's ready.
It's ready.
So yeah, this track by Winter J. It's called Weirdo.
This moment in time.
Hoes. He wants all the hoes. Oh, yeah, said he wants all the hoes. And he can't let them go. What he said? Since I can't love a nigga, I'ma love this money and this blood. Smoke it, take 2 hits, and then I pass it right. Watch you fuck them bitches, I'm gon' laugh it up. You thinking that it's serious? You out here late delirious. Loyalty is hard to find. She hurt you, how's it feel?
It gets straight to the shits. Straight to the shits. I love it. I love the energy.
Straight to the point.
Listen some more.
Karma is a bitch and she is real. Winter should be more nice. Fuck that, you will not get me twice. Good high, goodbye, and now you are a bud used. Already rolled another blunt. I know who you are, nigga. I know who you are. Don't call me when you're faded. Yeah, you be on that game shit. That gang shit. I know who you are, nigga. I know who you are. Don't call me when you're faded.
And that was Weirdo by Winter J.
Straight
Love
to
that
the
track.
shit.
Straight to the shits. I loved it. I love the energy. Looking forward to see what more projects she's gonna come out with. That's just gonna be fire. I can't wait. I like this a lot. I like this. Weirdo by Winter J. Let me see what we got here.
It's all about women this month.
Oh my goodness, it's about women this month.
It's usually about me and my birthday, but nope.
It is Women's History Month. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the women in my life that are around me, in presence, and listening. Shout out to women out there, all the ladies.
To the
It's your
mamas.
month.
The mamas.
Mamas. Baby mamas.
All the mamas.
And Miss Jackson.
Yes.
And Miss Jackson.
Yes.
Shout out to her. Have you been watching wrestling? Or bits and pieces? Something?
I haven't, but I have been seeing a lot of
Yo.
chitter chatter.
Oh my God.
Twitter fingers.
Yo, Soulja Boy is at it again.
Jibba jabs.
Soulja Boy is at it again.
Skippity bop bop.
With Bow Wow. Talking about, I had to hit him. Like, pow. He got me in the ass. I'm like, nah, bro. You're going to hit him with that shit. So, what's happening on the end, if you missed it, Soulja Boy is talking trash to Randy Orton. And also Bow Wow is part of the mix too. So basically the argument between the two of them, the three of them, it's actually 4 of them. The 4th person that got involved too was T-Bar. So their argument is basically what's real and what's fake between the rap lyrics that Soulja Boy and Bow Wow talk. I don't think I recall any instance where Bow Wow had any type of rap where it felt like it needed to be like fabricated.
Right.
Like probably his experiences with women, possibly, but as far as like danger, I don't recall.
Me neither.
I don't recall it all.
No.
Please let me know if I'm wrong. Hit the comments, hit my @. Please let me
Give
know
us
if I'm
examples,
wrong.
anything.
Something. If I'm wrong, let me know. And then Soulja Boy also has history of that in his songs too. But the argument was, like the raps that we rap are true and wrestling is fake, and the wrestler Randy Orton is like, nah, y'all put up a front too. Like, I guarantee you the stuff that I deal with is much realer than yours from the injuries and all that. So that's the back and forth that they got. Mm-hmm. So they're getting spicy. And it reminds me a couple months ago when I was watching, I seen a clip where just old clips of MTV Celebrity Deathmatch.
Oh.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. MTV Celebrity Deathmatch. So that was just like pure, if you're not familiar, if I'm dating myself and you don't remember. So Celebrity Deathmatch, they take all the celebrities at the time from like Limp Bizkit to Korn, all those other people, and
Everybody.
like Ice Cube, all those people, Ice-T. They make clay animations of them and then they pretty much fight to the death. And it's really gory. And I don't know how they enabled to have a show like that on MTV, which was like a kind of like a teen show. It was like mature content.
It would be later, and then I would stay up just to watch it.
Yeah, stay up and watch it. I don't know how they got away with that at 11 o'clock at night because it aired at 10:30. 10:30 and 11. It was nuts.
I would stay up just to watch it.
It was just blood and gore. Like, we are really desensitized. We've been seeing some shit. We've seen some shit on TV. Like, the PG-13 that it is now compared to what it was.
It's not.
Actually, no, it's the other way around. It's the other way around. PG-13 now, they get away with more stuff than they did in the PG-13 that we grew up with. It's just what was on TV, the silver screen. It was just the TV. TV was nuts. The movies were still fine. It's just now the PG-13 now is much more wrecked than the PG-13 back then. But yeah.
Putting in the milk.
It's... I can't believe how crazy it's been with the how movies have been structured. But anyways, with the fakeness that's going on, I feel like that's what's happening with wrestling and all these other different platforms. It's making it like a celebrity deathmatch type of thing. Because we got, of course, Roy Jones and Mike Tyson. We got that. We got Nate Robinson, and I forget the kid's name, John or Jack something. I'll get his name. I'm terrible with his name, but he's not memorable. He's a YouTube star. So they're doing that, and then now they're trying to spark up. And I know Triller's been like the main thing that's been getting all of this content. So that's how they're pretty much securing their bag with that. I definitely feel like they're gonna get in the ring where WWE is gonna like host it. Triller's gonna be on it, gonna get to a wrestling match.
So it's a publicity stunt.
Absolutely,
much.
because that means Soulja Boy's coming out with something else. And it's probably not music related, but he's probably just building his buzz for something else that he's going to get.
I feel like that's usually what happens. I'll be like, all right.
And then Bow Wow probably caught on to it too. Because Bow Wow's been like, it's their rollouts. Everybody has a specific rollout. Yeah, and they're going to get a little spicy with that. We'll see what happens with that.
Something going to come out, something going to pop off.
Oh yeah, something's definitely going to pop off.
They need to bring that show back though.
Celebrity Deathmatch? I think they should. But you know what? In this, I don't think it will work in this time.
Nah,
it definitely wouldn't.
But same thing with, speaking of throwback shows from MTV, do you remember MTV Unplugged? I feel like that's like the little Tiny Desk.
That's Tiny Desk. That's basically what Tiny Desk is. But yeah, Celebrity Deathmatch, I don't know if people take the time to do it. It makes sense. I mean, voice act everybody, Zoom everybody. I don't think there's enough people asking for it. Because we get everything we don't ask for. Like a Coming to America.
That's true. But that doesn't mean you can't do a little teaser. Some people do a little mini series.
You'll probably see something like that on YouTube, definitely. But as far as getting a budget behind that, they're always going to give stuff that we don't ask for.
That's true. Someone out there, whoever's real creative, you can put that together.
Please, we want to see it.
Greatly appreciate
We'd love to see it. I can't play with Play-Doh. Like, I don't know how to make those clay animations.
Well, even though now it might not even be Play-Doh. It might be, who knows, whatever other creative.
Probably just the app. Probably just the app to do it.
Put it together in like 5 minutes?
Yeah, put it together 5 minutes, easy money.
I feel like BTB could put that together on an Apple app.
Oh, yeah, shout out to BTB. Yeah, BTB could definitely put that together.
He would definitely put that together in like 5. So he'd be like, I got you. 15 minutes later, he got a whole everything.
Yeah, definitely. He'll definitely just be in the room like 15 minutes, come right out. Oh, yeah, I just did this. Here, check that. It's yours. You got it. Yeah, it's yours.
Kudos.
I feel like we have spoken about everything that we want to talk about. Did you anything that you wanted to talk about, Mel? Any points? Any hot takes?
In terms of females or women in general, when you go back and you watch and like listen to a song again, do something, a double take on something, you pick up on things that you didn't pick up the first time. But again, spoiler alert, in terms of Coming to America, I love the fact of like the whole woman empowerment that they had going on.
Oh yeah, at the end, that was definitely
It definitely was a sequel to the first in terms of him not trying to be like his father and how he was supposed to bring things into the 21st century kind of type thing. But I love the fact that like with him, the daughters, and like how he was just saying, no, it's been like this for years. My daughter can't be the heir to my throne. And then even like when they were talking in terms of being able to speak when she was drunk.
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
And she was like, anytime I'm about to state my opinion kind of type thing. He's just like, no, be quiet. And she's like,
mind your tongue. Like, nope.
I like the fact that she was verbal in her ways. Like, no, I'm not going to take that. And
it showed, the maturity finally showed at the end. Like, everybody was all for the glitz and glamour. When it really came down to it, the maturity came through. Like, all right, I'm looking for a connection. I'm not just looking for a body, like, to do it myself.
I love the way he put it when he's like, oh, I'm looking for somebody that I want to be completely naked with.
You know what that means when you say that? Like, it's just like, nah, we ain't trying to get... You know what I mean? Like, nah, I'm trying to be emotionally, openly... like vulnerable. So
spiritually,
yeah.
mentally, not only physically.
That was true maturity there. I respected that.
I definitely like it. And I like even, again, the whole women's empowerment, everything, just being able to speak, state your mind.
With 3 strong, beautiful daughters, yeah, just all with an opinion of their own, all just standing proud. That was dope. That was dope.
Yeah.
I love to see that.
Even when they were fighting with your little homeboy, Wesley Snipes over there.
They bust his ass. They bust his ass good. The moment that she got her kendo stick, man, it was time. It was on and popping.
I just want to say, how are you going to end up going into their house and he going to be like, teach her how to
You know
treat
what that's
people with
called?
respect?
What y'all call all the time?
Y'all.
Audacity. Audacity.
You and this y'all word tonight.
Oh, I'm terrible at y'all today. I said, yeah, audacity. Audacity.
That is,
I'm not
yes.
doing the best. I'm not doing the best with this y'all thing on Women's History Month. Nah, I'm not doing
No.
the best. Nah, I'm gonna get killed. I'm gonna get killed. I'm not doing
Fighting
the best.
words.
They are fair, yeah. And I mean that in the terms of endearment, not the way that's triggering to y'all. I keep saying y'all again. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm going to call him out for
Yo, I'm done with the word y'all.
No, but I definitely love that. It was just definitely just, I don't know, just, I enjoyed every part of that where I was just like, yes, like, say something. And then she put him on his ass. And he's, now do I have your attention? Do you want to handle
Oh, she
this
said it.
diplomatically?
Yeah, she laid down the law.
Like,
yeah, now I have your attention. Like I'm listening.
Yes.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
So, I
just
mean,
hard-headed people. Hard-headed
just
people. need to
saying,
get their
don't
ass kicked.
underestimate a female just because.
Oh yeah, absolutely, 1,000%.
Because they were like making it seem like, nope, the man is supposed to do this, the king, he's supposed to handle this, handle
keeping
that.
tradition when there's quite a whole bunch of other capable women that can do the same thing.
Exactly. Times have changed, y'all. So kudos
Absolutely.
to all the females out there that are pushing along, doing things that people didn't think they'd be able to do. VP.
Yeah. Shout out to y'all to just being you. Just being you, being able to get up every day and just do what you have to do. Like,
Definitely.
even that's enough. Even that's worth celebrating. I mean, that's extraordinary in itself. So
Greatly
yeah, shout out to
appreciate it.
y'all.
I mean, hey, we can birth them, right?
Y'all can make whole humans. I mean, y'all should be the strongest people out there. Of course, it makes sense.
Strong at heart, strong in the mind, strong spiritually.
Of course.
Anything you want to touch upon or reflect back on?
Nah, I think I said whatever I had to say. I just have to make sure I gotta get y'all out of my vocabulary because I'm gonna. That's it. Just gotta get y'all out.
So no, but just start. If you do, maybe I just. What can I do? Pop you back of the head, or
I-
what
you know
will
what I mean?
stick?
I mean, it would be funny as hell. I make sure I come in with a clean shaven bald head. So if I do use the word y'all, that's it. That's it. I'm giving you permission. It's on camera. It's on record. I won't press charges. It's
Y'all heard
okay.
it here.
If I use the word y'all, she can smack me upside the head. No. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's all I had. I hope everyone has a great evening, great rest of their week. We'll see you next time. Once again, this is the Abstract Mud Podcast. I go by DJ Bigness, Bigg Biggs, and I have the lovely
Miss Meli Mel.
Hey, we like that. All right. Before we go, definitely have one last track to play.
Just one.
Just one. Just one. This is by my friend Jovi. And it's called, go back, OTL. Single by Jovi.
Definitely have something to talk about with that.
On the line.
When I pull up on ya, gotta let you know what's up. I know you got your crew tonight. It's gonna be me and you. Tryna chill, tryna catch a vibe. Tryna be down for the night. Back in my bedroom, we gon' take it off for the one time. I know you got a man, fuck it. Cause he ain't in your plans tonight. I don't give a fuck, you don't give a fuck. So baby, what's up, what's up? Now this ain't cheating, TLC creeping, they ain't gotta know. Now this ain't cheating, TLC creeping, keep it on the low. Keep it on the low, low. Keep it on the low. Ain't nobody really gotta know. Ain't nobody really gotta know. Keep it on the low, low, low. Ooh, keep it on the. Ain't nobody really gotta know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Low, ain't gotta know. Low, no, they ain't gotta know, no. Low, low, tugging in my shirt now, about to get this work. Now you know I'm about to put it down. Your phone keep going off as I take your clothes off. I guess he's finally calling now. Baby girl, it's too late. Now this ain't Trey songs. I ain't about to wait for none. I got you in my zone now, girl. We too grown, so don't be scared. Got me playing in your head. I'm kissing on your neck, and I know I got you wet. Kissing all around, your clothes all on the ground. I got you screaming out. Better make it loud, better make it sound, girl. We ain't got no neighbors. Better make it loud, better make it sound, girl. We ain't got no neighbors. Keep it on the low, low, low. Ain't nobody really gotta know. Keep it on the low, low, low. Ain't nobody really gotta know, no. We can just keep it on the low. Ain't nobody really gotta know, no. We can just keep it on the low, keep it on the low. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Low, yeah, yeah. Keep it on the low. I said we can just keep it on the low. Low. Say I ain't gotta tell nobody, you don't gotta tell nobody, they ain't gotta know. I ain't gotta tell nobody, you don't gotta tell nobody, keep it on the low. I ain't gotta tell nobody, you don't gotta tell nobody, keep it on the low. I ain't gotta tell nobody, you don't gotta tell nobody, keep it on the low. Low, low. Low, 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 low. I said we can just keep it on the low, low, low. Yeah, 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 yeah. So we can just keep it on the keep it on.
abstract.